I've never had that experience in Germany before. The part about not having that much fun time is correct because I'm at SNU.
No time for fun.
No time for fun. There's a lot of burden on my shoulders right now. Wait, this is where I study. This is my class. The library, even in non-exam season, is packed from like morning until it closes like 11. Oh, Germany is a lot more, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah. Here, they only care about your research. Korean professors here are friendlier.
Really? Your experience is wildly different from a lot of the people I know. Hello people, we are here in Seoul National University. We are here to meet a friend of mine. He's from Indonesia. He's actually taking his master's program in Germany right now, but taking an exchange here in Korea. So let us welcome him. Come, hello, hello. Say something.
Guten Tag. Wie geht's Ihnen? Hi, my name is Ignatio. I'm currently an exchange semester here at SNU and I'm studying back home at University of Mannheim.
What are you taking? What major?
I'm taking data science, so
science.
AI kind of stuff, you know, ChatGPT, stuff like that.
Fancy. So what is this?
This is Seoul Hakyo. I have no idea.
Do you not speak Korean?
I can speak a little bit, but I'm still struggling. So maybe that's like Seoul Hakyo, Seoul National University.
Yes.
And this is our famous landmark. This is called the Shah landmark.
Shah?
Interesting thing is, this resembles a key in the shape of a key. So it basically represents the truth, which is the motto of the university.
Whoa.
Truth is light.
Actually, this actually says like shit and then ya in Korean, so this is actually like sha.
Yes.
As you can see, we're in the mountains. Like, I exited from SNU station because in Korea University, you exit the subway station and you're there in the building. But here it's like, you'd have to take another bus, go up the hill, and you're not even on campus yet. You still have to, it's a workout.
By the time I get back to Germany, my calves are gonna get jacked, I'm telling you.
Nice. Is it that big that you need a map? You are so German, it's a paper map.
I am directionally illiterate and I've been here for like only 4 months.
Okay.
So I carry a map everywhere.
You do know you can like search it up on Naver or something? No?
That's true. That's true.
This feels like a tiny town in itself. Like, you have restaurants even. You have to walk so far, and we're actually gonna take the bus to the next building because
it's so far away.
It's all like up. It's a workout. Summer is coming.
We're sweating.
You're in a thick jacket. Represent. Wait, we need to show the ini dulu. Yes, and you represent. In the bus. Look at the freaking campus map. Oh my god. It's a whole city.
So you see, that's not even all of it. So I study engineering and you know this is a mountain, right? Like a hill kind of area. Mine's on another hill.
On another
So the hill is way above, so you can't even see it on the map.
Oh my god. So if any of you want to like go to SNU, think again.
I would say get a gym membership, do treadmill, do cardio, and then you're good.
And then once you get here, you don't need the gym membership. You just need to go to class.
Exactly.
Whoa.
This is where I go to study.
Engineering building.
Engineering building, up a mountain. It's very ironic.
We literally took a bus.
It's very ironic because people with physical education major, they are down the mountain. But you know, us nerds engineering, we're way up here.
No. I feel like it's not a coincidence. It's not funny. It's like the sports majors, they do sports. Engineering kids, they don't. So like, get up the mountain.
True. You're like my mom, you know? You sound like my mom. So educational background, I went to a kindergarten, Kak Seto's kindergarten, Mutiara, Indonesia. Very cool guy, I still have a picture with him. I hope I still have it.
Okay.
Anyways, I went to like your standard international school from like until like high school. Germany was spontaneous.
Okay.
Very spontaneous.
Bachelor's.
Bachelor's, that was my bachelor's. I did my bachelor's in Berlin, FU, Freie University Berlin. So after I graduated high school, I was like looking at options like Canada, America, wherever, you know. Then my mom just suddenly like, hey, you wanna go to Germany? And I was like, sure, why not? And then at that point, I speedran German.
Duolingo?
Took private lessons, 8 hours a day, every day.
8?
8 hours a day. It was
Whoa.
intense.
That was grueling.
I wanted to throw up every day. I learned German in like, I think 8 months. I reached like almost C1.
It's crazy.
I went to Germany and we have this thing called Studienkolleg. Our high school degree in Indonesia, it's not really like up to the quality of Germany.
I think it's like penyetaraan, nggak sih?
Exactly.
It's more like to make it standardized with the German
That's
education
true.
system.
That's true, that's true. So basically you ulang lagi high schoolnya in the German language. I did that for 1 year and then after I lulus dari situ, I can apply to university. So also at that point, I didn't know what I wanted to study. So I was like, hey, I'm good at biology, I'm good at computer science. So in the end, I took something called bioinformatics. So what you do is basically, it's research, but they already offer it in bachelor's. So it's like you research all about cancer, like gene matching, transcription.
Wait, so even starting from your bachelor's degree, you already did a lot of research.
It is very research-based. It is very
Research-based, okay.
research-oriented.
After graduating bachelor's degree, what did you do after that?
So after graduating, I worked full-time at a startup as a data analyst. So I just did some programming stuff there, or basic stuff. At that time, it was this AI boom. Do you remember like ChatGPT was getting popular? And so I was like, hey, what is this? This is actually cool. And this is way different from what I studied before.
Even if it's still in informatics.
Exactly, exactly. And so in the middle of my full time, I just decided, yeah, let's do masters in that field. And then moved to a different city, Mannheim, and then was active there in lots of different organizations. So I managed to get a scholarship and I managed to secure a place here at the best university in Seoul because of that. So very grateful.
So actually, I want to go deeper into like the program itself. So masters, how many years is it?
Typically, it's 2 years.
2 years. So you're taking a 2-year master's program, and then you have half a year in Korea?
Yes, exactly. So I delayed my semester by 1 because of my exchange.
Oh, so it's not actually part of the program. It's like an additional thing you can choose to do.
It's not mandatory for masters, but if it's like for international business, it is mandatory.
Okay. And you mentioned something about the scholarship. What kind of scholarship did you get?
So I got something called the Baden-Württemberg Scholarship, and they do lots of scholarships actually. And one of it is for studying abroad, which I was fortunate enough to get because I was involved in a lot of organizations. I had lots of working experience before, and I had a clear goal of why I wanted to study in Korea. So,
Which is?
Korea was. They had the historical struggle, right? And I wanted to learn from that, like how they use like education to like go where they are right now. Because I want to do also something for Indonesia in terms of education. So I wanted to learn how the education system here is, how the history here is, and how they managed to like crawl up out of their struggle.
Okay, so regarding the scholarship again, because as far as I know, Baden-Württemberg is one of the few states in Germany that is actually very expensive for education. Like it's not free, right? Like other states in Germany, it's like you only pay an admin fee of around 300 euros per semester, and that's also for international students if you're in a public university. So that's what I paid for my Fachhochschule. But in Baden-Württemberg, it's like how much per semester?
So we pay an administrative fee of like 99 euros, and for the semester fee itself for international students it's like 1,500.
Yeah,
it's very expensive to study there
compared to other states, right?
Exactly.
So did you get a scholarship as well for your masters, or how are you funding your masters?
I saved up a lot of money from beforehand because I work full time, right?
Yeah.
And I did get a scholarship halfway through the program. So not at the start, but halfway, because at the start I wasn't like involved in any organizations and stuff. So at the halfway point, they saw my track record, like, hey, this guy is actually contributing to the university as well. And so I managed to get it halfway.
So let's talk about your time here in Korea. So you've been here for 4 months now. Because sometimes when you go on a student exchange, like you don't really learn much. You go there to experience the country and like have fun and stuff. But how is it for you? Like, how is learning in SNU especially?
So the part about not having that much fun time is correct because I'm at SNU.
Okay.
So they really drill you with lots of stuff. One master's course, and masters are known to be very like time intensive here in SNU at least. I need to submit a paper for a conference. I have 2 presentations. I need to read 4 papers a week.
Whoa.
And on top of that, I also have weekly homework. Also, I need to do a project as well, so 5 in total.
In the one semester.
For one course for one semester.
For one course?
For one master's course.
Okay.
And typical master's students only take like 3 or 2 per semester. There's a lot of burden on my shoulders right now.
And how is the environment like compared to Germany? Like masters in Germany, masters in Korea. So what are like similarities and differences?
I feel like here people are very studious in that sense. They attend every course, they go to library to study again. Whereas in Germany, it's like, it's not even mandatory if you want to go to
That's true. Attendance
lectures
isn't mandatory.
or not.
Here it is.
But here, because I think some courses actually take attendance into your grade.
Yeah.
Germany, we don't do that.
Yeah. You just have to pass the final exam and you're good.
Exactly. Everything just rides on this one final
true, that's
thing
true.
that we need to do in the end.
Yeah.
Here in Korea, it's just like the grades are divided into different kinds of tasks that
That's
we
true.
do. Regarding the people, I guess Germany is, they're very individualistic, but they are very helpful. Hey, let's
Study together?
study together.
Yeah.
And they are really like, they go like out of their way to like explain like,
No,
hey,
for sure.
hey, I can do this, you can help me with this, let's help each other out.
I experienced that too during my masters. What about in Korea then?
In Korea, study culture here is crazy. The library, even in non-exam season, is packed from like morning until it closes, like 11. That is our beloved library. 8 floors, and we even have a multimedia room. So it's like a small cinema, and then you can just watch movies there with
Really?
with your significant other, maybe.
You're not gonna study with your significant other?
I'm gonna watch documentaries
Oh
with my
my
significant
gosh,
other there.
that sounds like a fun date, yay. What about the number of students per class?
Oh, Germany is a lot more, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah, because when I was in bachelor's, there's like this one huge lecture hall with like 200 students. Here, I can't say much because I'm only taking
Yeah.
one course, right? But one course is like 30 people here. This is where I study. This is my
Wow.
class. So yeah, what I like about Korea that's not that common in Germany is you have a lot of sockets
For laptops
for laptops.
Nice.
So yeah,
Okay.
very nice.
Ooh, this looks nice. I think we have to be a bit quieter here, right? It's okay, we have the mic.
Just a tip, they also have massage chairs.
What the heck? Because you study too much.
I think so.
Oh, I love this. It's like you have like a whole garden with like bean bags and stuff.
So this is kind of like a pseudo-functional hall area. So they use this for lots of things, for like concerts, for like, you know, those student organizations. They usually build halls here,
Halls?
booths, like,
Whoa.
hey, we're astronomy club, come join us. What do we do?
You have
Blah, blah, blah.
astronomy club?
I have an astronomy club. We
Here?
have an astronomy club. It's like up another mountain. You want to go?
No, no, thank you.
Like in the spring, there's like surrounded with like food booths. And there was an Indonesian food booth, and we served nasi kuning and rendang.
Whoa,
Very
the
nice.
rendang.
So-
But I feel like if you're in Koryote, you're close to like Annam, you're close to like the lines, and you can like play. But if you go to SNU, I feel like the only thing you can do is study. Because it's hard to even get out of campus, like physically hard, you know.
Exactly. I mean, we're known as the nerd. Nerd
But
of
you're
the
also
universities.
the #1 university in
True.
Korea.
True. Fun fact: if you see our amphitheater, so the places where you know, like Yonsei, Korea University, they have concerts
The
like in the spring.
the festival.
Exactly. Ours is like so small compared to them.
It's like no time for fun.
No time for fun.
No, but Yonsei's festival is the best. Like I think even better than
think
KU.
so.
I might say so myself.
I mean, we're just busy studying, man.
What about the professors? Like
Korean professors here are friendlier.
really?
Maybe because
Your experience is wildly different from a lot of the people I know.
I have two stories.
Okay,
So
okay.
first is for my friend because he's also from Germany, so he has like this blonde hair. So he stands out among the Korean in the
yeah.
class. So the professor was like looking at him all the time and like firing questions at him.
Oh.
And he even invited the guy out to lunch. I've never had that experience in Germany before.
I think that also depends because I have another German friend. She went here for 1 year. she's taking architecture. She took architecture, and she went for the exchange in Hanyang, in Ansan. And she said like it's also very project-based. She has like 8 people classes, 20 people classes, and then like they would go on trips with the professor and then have like barbecue together.
That's so nice.
So I think it really, and it's bachelor. So it really depends on the course, I think.
That's very fun. One thing I also want to add is about the curriculum here. Masters in Korea, they don't really, so I got this from a friend, they don't really care about your grades.
In Korea?
In Korea, for masters.
Okay.
So masters, as far as I know here, they only care about your research. First day of class, professor just straight up told them like, hey, most of you are gonna get an A. Because of that, I want you to really take your research seriously, and they will support you on your research. That's very much different from Germany, and even from the bachelors in Korea.
Okay.
I think bachelors,
Bachelor is very grade-based, I feel like. It's
Exactly,
like you
exactly.
fight for the best course because I think, as far as I know, it's relative grading. So even if you get a 90, but you're like the 19th place out of 25 in your class, then you're still gonna get a C. So,
That's the case.
if I may know, what was your research project for
My
this
re-
semester? Because you said you also sent a paper to a
Yes,
conference.
yes.
Like, you do that in masters? I don't know. You
That's
do
very interesting because we do this kinds of stuff back in Germany, mostly when we're doing a master's thesis or even our PhD. So you never do this kind of stuff when you're like in the middle or even starting your master's.
Yeah, not just for like a project, but it's normally for the thesis at the end, right? So,
Exactly.
But here you actually made a paper.
Exactly.
What was it about?
So my course is called robot learning.
Okay.
And my day one, my professor just told me like, hey, this is one of the most advanced advanced master courses in SNU. So if you want to drop out, do it now. Straight up told me on day one. And it's about how you control robots. So in AI, we have this thing called reinforcement learning. So reinforcement learning is all about like, let's say you're playing chess. You have your positions, you have your actions, and you have a goal. The goal is to defeat the king. Long story short, you tell the program, hey, this is the reward, and this is what you need to do to reach the highest reward possible. That's basically it. So my project is based on reinforcement learning and computer vision. So computer vision is basically how you tell the program to know, hey, this is an apple or this is an orange. So I combine the two and make that into my project.
And then you sent it out to an actual conference?
Hopefully, it's not finished yet, but yeah, hopefully.
Okay. So what is the biggest struggle for you doing a master's degree?
For me, my struggle is like, what am I doing this master's for?
The goal.
In the sense that, okay, what am I gonna do? Am I just gonna work an office job? Am I gonna work a startup? Because even these two different things, you need to like do different kinds of activities.
That's true.
Like, okay, if you just wanna work, just get good grades, just get a lot of experience. But if you want to do like a startup or something different, you got to build those connections and just figuring things out like for the future and what relevant courses and what relevant activities, what relevant friends in daily life I need to do or have is the things I'm figuring out right now.
Okay, so do you think taking a master's is important then?
If you want to go into research, yes. And if you want to go to research, grades are more important, I would say.
Oh, okay.
Because you need to have a good grade to get into PhD. Whereas if you want to go work into industry, you don't need grades as much as working experience. So again, my advice would be like, know what you want to do in the future, plan out long term, and like look at all the options from there.
Oh, you're filming something too?
Yeah,
Dari tadi?
just now.
Baru. Wah.
Say hi again.
Hi. Again.
Did you see the landmark on the first few seconds of the video? In the beginning of the video?
Oh my gosh, it was
We were there.
here,
We started there.
Oh my god.
I think this is the highest point.
Probably the highest building. The rest is just like mountain.
You can still climb.
I mean, no thank you. Tell me about your clubs, the clubs that you joined.
One of my goals is to improve education in Indonesia, and I wanted to start, at least get a stepping stone. So what I did was I joined this club named Google Developers Student Club. So what I do is basically I arrange events mostly about AI because it's Google after all. I teach students about AI, improve their education. So it has something to do with education. I've taught about 400 students
Whoa,
about AI,
that's a lot.
get them to know about coding, about how AI works. That was a really fun time, and that got me to where I am right now.
Oh. If there are people who are interested in doing a master's abroad, like what are some tips you can tell them?
Learn the language. If you want to network, if you want to climb up the career ladder, you need to get deep into the language.
That's true.
Like you need to know how to network, how to make jokes. And I feel like making jokes is already so hard in learning a language.
Agreed.
And yeah, I know that overcoming a plateau is hard. I think you've also made a video about that as well.
Here.
Check it out. And you just gotta power through it, because if you want to go above and beyond, you need to master the language for sure.
Okay. Final question. So, talking about goals, how do you see yourself in 5 years? So you'll be graduating from masters. It's what is your goal then? What are you doing this for?
5 years, I would see myself still working in Germany, but on the side, I will be making content. So I already have a channel. It's called Indonesian Bercerita here. So one of my goals is also to improve the education in Indonesia, and this is just one of the things I'm doing to, give an outlook of how Indonesian people are studying abroad or living their life abroad.
So yeah, thank you, Ignatio, for sharing. I hope you guys got a lot from that. If you have any more questions regarding masters in Germany or maybe the exchange in Korea, you can contact him. This is his socials, and I will put it in the description box below as well. Thank you for showing me around SNU.
Thank you so much, Ignatio, for walking up a mountain with me.
Yeah, for the workout I did not sign up for. Okay, so that's it for today's. Is this a dive-thru? No. Okay, so that's it for today's video, and we'll see you in the next one.
See you. Bye.
Epilogue.
So I don't know what it is, but we have a lot of ping pong rooms here.
Ping pong.
I think there's one nearby because you can see the collection of ping pong
What the
balls here.
heck? How? What? Where did they come from?
You see that?
Ah, but how do you? Wait.
There's a billiard and also ping pong.
How does it get all the way up here? What the heck? They must have been pretty frustrated.
They're probably hangry like you.
Oh no, probably yeah.